Now we're recording again. Hey, welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. I'm Alex. This is Stellaris Star Trek New Horizons mod. We are set back a couple of months because of that crash. Oh, crash ship. This is new. Didn't have this random anomaly before. A vessel of some kind of crashed into the surface of, I-11758. Let's examine it. It's a different event. Same place though. Right. Frisch and... Ooh, that didn't happen last time. The Husnox have declared war on the Morali. That's... Maybe the crash was for the best. So, the Morali states and the Husnox Ascendancy are now at war with each other. The Husnox are not allied to anyone, so far as I'm aware. No, they're in a they're associated with the Suilban and the Gorn, but not actually associated. They're at war with just the Morali states, who have the Fremen allied commonalities as a protectorate, but no allies other than that to speak of. We have xenophobic isolationists going to war with slaving despots. Regardless of how this war goes, it doesn't affect us very much, though it could make a pretty big power over here if one completely consumed the other. That would be pretty cool.
Construction complete.
That would be pretty dang cool. Pretty dang nifty. Alright, you can't build that. And what good are you? Can you build that? Yeah. Oh god, yeah, this is before I deleted these. Whoop, okay. I'll get re-deleted, son. Oh, we are integrating the cations. We're doing so high negotiations. Alright, now we're caught up. If it crashes again, I'll be concerned that there's more to it, but it's probably fine. I'm sounding very sure of that, I know.
Special project complete.
Oh, yep, there's that again. I'm not going to read it again. Alright, technology discovered.
Construction complete.
Quantum plasma dying. Alright, well, I won't be getting the modulated phasers 4 because we have a rare technology. Verteron Overload Jammer. Utilizing powerful Verteron particles in a high-powered configuration allows us to use them in jamming technology used by our vessels. It reduces enemy ship chances to hit ours. That's not really my jam, but whatever. It's rare. I'll take it. I'm just gonna... Oh, this, my dude. Save. Yeah. Save the game. Alright, dope. It's been a while since I made a manual save, and I wanted to be sure that if it crashed again, we'd have something more recent to come back from. Yeah, the Borg are just destroying everything around them. Jesus Christ, you were terrifying. I hope they don't declare war on the Voth. The Voth might actually lose. Their fleet power is overwhelming, naval capacity is superior, but their technology is pathetic, whereas the Borg are superior, pathetic, and are somehow equivalent, whereas the Voth are pathetic. Okay, they're... whatever. Small scout craft of some kind plowed its way into the surface of this asteroid millennia ago, creating a shallow canyon. There's no visible cockpit on the ship, leading our scientists to believe it was either piloted by remote or through some kind of primitive artificial intelligence. Although it's too damaged to be salvaged, the ship hasn't yet been picked clean by looters. Bum, bum, bum. So I guess why don't we go on over here? Hopping from place to place, blowing everything up. 'Tis the joys of establishing an empire. Dela's done, right? I sent you off on automatic exploration last time. Bolstered planetary shield, cool, but not really all that useful. Now we actually have a choice. Danube class runabouts gives us a new ship type. It's smaller than a starship, larger than a shuttlecraft, equipped with limited weapons and drive systems, but Offer additional living space and the ability to be configured to mission-specific cargo capacities. Or better hulls. Let's go for Coendita hulls. Metallic alloy specifically used on Cardassian ships. Some believe it's even stronger metallic alloy than titanium. Luckily, we've discovered several deposits of this material within our own borders and can now apply this to our own starship hulls if we wish. Interesting. Neat.
Construction complete.
Who dis? Lux. Is there anything near Lux that's being built that needs doing? Yeah, that does. So go up to Valorsi? Oh, and Gastelum. Yeah, I suppose both of those need... will pick me up. Cool. USS Grisham is finished with its work. Let's have you move on over there. We don't have any board... Now we do. I was gonna say we don't have any... Wait, 41 is... Ah. If it borders us. Fair enough. Where are you going? All the way to let's let somebody more in the neighborhood take care of that. How about that? How about that? That sounds like a good idea to me. You don't need to go all the way down to Thalos. You can maybe not. Whatever. Some are going down there. I don't want all of them to go, but some of them certainly can. So, getting these. I'm not crazy excited about Bristol, but it's gonna be nice to have a contiguous border over here instead of this weird tentacle-y ooze looking thing.
Initiating communications.
Hello. I give you 23 food, you give me energy and minerals. This isn't even like a recurring thing. Yeah, okay, Gorn. You can have 23 food. How badly are you doing that you need to import food? What are you doing? What in the fuck are you doing? That's vaguely concerning. Yeah, you are very negative in terms of food. Wow. What are you doing, dummy?
Give the Batah his...
Mev. House of Osto might be... I might be growing to like the House of Osto more than the Klingons themselves. Just because of Mev. Just because of this word that I have no idea what it means, but it sounds real silly to me. Mev. I think I'm trying to decide at what point I want to drop these fleets off. I think once they hit 50% strength, I'll send them home to reinforce and upgrade and change into a new type of fleet. I'm liking having the destroyers around. On paper, they look really good, but truth be told, that damage output, 40, when compared to the damage output of, say, a single battleship at 107, makes me kind of question that. Granted, a destroyer, what, costs... If I were to delete this, yeah, no, delete this. There we go. Create a new destroyer would cost 10, whereas a battleship costs 36. So, is a battleship worth 3 destroyers? Apparently, yeah. In terms of evasion, no, but in terms of damage, it's worth 2. Its armor is worth 10. Its hull is worth 5. No, sorry, like 7 or 8. So I think battleships, or at least heavier ships, are the way to go. I'm feeling heavy escort, though assault cruisers are very tempting as well. What do... What do escorts have on assault cruisers? 10% evasion. Worse armor, worse hull, worse power. They're cheaper. I imagine that their fleet cost is probably lower as well, but I think assault cruisers are the way to go. I love the Defiant, but well, there's also that. There's also that the Defiant has heavy phaser cannons, which deal lots of damage to everything, whereas the multi-mission cruiser has no phaser cannons. Still, overall, more damage, and it has more weapon slots, so it does more spread damage than direct target damage, which is probably better in large fleet conflicts, especially if we're outnumbered, and if we're building big ships, we're going to be outnumbered, so I'm just convincing myself over and over to go with the assault cruisers. Battle cruisers are tempting, but their damage output is still, wow, almost entirely from the Peregrine assault fighters. These are very good? Yeah, they are. Huh. Out of curiosity, if I switch from space superiority, which is pretty dope, over to assault carrier, put in some assault fighters in here, god damn, our overall DPS would increase. Now, I don't know if that would actually match up, but it looks good to me. Huh, how do I feel about that? Okay, well, our current battleship design has dedicated phaser turrets, which are pretty cool, but alright, the assault fighter is lightly armed with cannons, fast maneuverable, protected by armor and shielding. In large numbers, these fighters pose a threat to even capital ships. This has 8 of them. Each of them deals 21 to 38 damage. Have a cooldown of 2 seconds between shooting. The only problem with fighters are that, like torpedoes, like missiles, they can be shot down. Whereas, and I've already convinced myself not to use them because they can be shot down. They're interesting and I'd like to utilize them in some capacity, but maybe not that capacity. I think we switch over to assault cruisers for at least one of these fleets. Not sure which one though. Not yet. Probably the first fleet. Kinda sad, but
complete.
you know, we're still building a ship class that we had been building for a very long time, kind of unnecessarily. Can you build any of this stuff? Yeah, give me those trade depots. Dope. Give me an orbital science center, then upgrade it away. Another fight, another victory, I'm sure. Still haven't lost a single battleship, and the Dana here is the only one that's been hit. It has been noticeably hit, but not that noticeably. Heated rhythm sensors picked up rhythmic movement on the hellish surface of Babin 5.
Engaging
Babin.
enemy fleet.
We're Babin. Babin in the name of the Lord. It's a stupid joke and it doesn't even make sense. Babin. Da, 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 da. I think the last, this is dating the episode at this point. I think I said it with the 19th of June anyway. Is it even the 19th? Yeah. Tomorrow, I think the last episode of season... The latest season of The Expanse wraps up tomorrow, I think. I am very hyped for it. I've been incredibly happy to see that series be... I don't want to say rescued, because that's a little dramatic, but rescued by Amazon. Thank you, Lord Bezos. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really enjoy the series. I should really read the books. I know it's been an incredibly impactful series on the wider science fiction community, or at least pop science fiction community. Seems to have been pretty profoundly affected by it. That impact can even be seen if you look at Stellaris mods. When the first season of The Expanse started coming out, there was an increased demand for colonizable asteroids, for Expanse-style situations, like having civil wars within one star system. And it's great to look at how movies and TV shows and books can inspire other creative acts. The most sincere form of flattering is imitation, right? Well, they're trying to imitate and emulate what they thought was so cool about The Expanse. And some of those mods still work, or at least have been incorporated into later mods. And it's really cool to look at how people influence each other. While scanning the asteroid belt, our science team found some sort of irregularity. Yeah? You shouldn't be here, my dude. You're set to evasive. Alright. Did I not blow that up? I didn't blow that up. Son of a bitch. Go blow this up. I fucked up. I got impatient. No, I'm not interested in that at all. That is okay. Good offer, bad offer. SS Yang Z. It's down here in Bannister. Can you... Yeah, move down to Kilpatrick. Geothermal, the measured pounding observed from orbit is a motion of events in ancient geothermal extractors, breathing their last. Built and then abandoned at some point in the distant past, the vast batteries of disintegrating machinery have been pumping up superheated fluids from the planet's core ever since. Their storage capacitors are all broken or leaking, but some energy can still be siphoned from them. We get 1,000 energy. Alright. How's this? This is a primal world. Primal world can be terraformed into 11,000. 7,000 is the cheapest I'm seeing here, and that would be to turn into a marshland. You got it. How about this? Pelagic. What is this? Omicron Theta. Yeah, this is a desert world, so let's terraform this to be arid? Yeah. And I can get one more. That pelagic world, it's really just the meteorite showers and the low gravity that are making this hard to colonize. If I terraform it, those traits should go away. But it is God damn it. Technically colonizable. As is this one, which is barely. Let's find something that absolutely isn't colonizable. Glacial, here we go. Well, not by us, but glacial would make the Breen very, very happy. So maybe I should keep that around. Yep, I will. Desert, terraform, arid. Boom. Wonderful. This is going to take many years to complete, but that's okay. Not really in that much of a hurry.
Initiating communications.
Hello? Goodbye. Was that minerals for energy? I didn't even look at it. I saw we were getting energy. I'm like, nah, not interested. Maybe I should have looked a little more carefully. Attacker war exhaustion, 7%. Dang. Alright, Verteron overload jammers. Positronic brains. This makes sense, given that we have data now. Positronic brains are designed to mimic humanoid brains. They're able not only to think and reason like earlier computers, they're able to learn from their mistakes and develop neural pathways as they learn. So this will give us positronic secondary computer cores, which gives us better tracking. That's... Maybe it'll lead into being able to create more androids. I wonder... I'm curious if Data will die of old age. Species is listed as android. I don't know if androids have life expectancies, because they shouldn't. They should be robots. They should be immortal. But I don't know what the android
Construction complete.
template gives them. I am curious. Noriega? Mining, research. I'm really enjoying having all this
Construction complete.
territory to move into and expand into. It's making me feel really overextended. I'm okay with that, in a way. Because we are. We certainly are. And realistically, we will only need to come to bear on one front at any given point in time.
Colony.
Honestly, the only front I see us needing to worry about is the Borg, and by the time we get up there, provided they haven't eaten too many other people, it should be fine. Should be fine. Should. Is this all upgraded? Yeah, it is. Alright, there you go. Let's take a look at how I can get rid of these minerals in a productive manner. Starbase 79, get a trade depot, give me an orbital prison, thank you. There we go, we have some things to upgrade. Not a ton, but something. Wow, that's it, huh? Alright, never mind. Build me a starbase, thank you, and how about a starbase? And what about a starbase? That'll work. That'll work. Yeah, we have a absolutely excessive number of star bases, but we have them. We might as well be upgrading them, and if they're upgraded, they might as well get used. Starbase level 4 is the biggest they can get, so I don't design my star bases, do I? No, thank God. Okay, I was going to feel very foolish if I did. We have 46 out of 47 star bases. Yeah, that means we can actually build a new one somewhere. Who's the lucky system?
Survey complete.
For all of the surveying we've done in here, we've found very few colonizable planets. Of those, a rogue planet is really the best I found. And their habitability rate is horrible. Absolutely horrible. By what has to be astronomical odds, the USS Grisham actually managed to pinpoint the source of the odd signals as it soared past the asteroid belt. Tiny alien construct. A simple scan reveals it's some sort of ritualistic container holding the remains of an ancient spacefarer. Let the coffin continue its voyage. Voyage is cute. Let's upgrade this. I don't have a particular reason for it, it's just there and I can, so yeah, good enough. Good enough. I'm a little surprised we haven't gotten a follow-up Enterprise event. Maybe I should have kept that Enterprise around, so at least we would have had that little crown jewel. Dig roof. Dig root. Dig root. Yep, just click through that. There's a significant amount of debris in orbit around the gas giant de Groot 4. Most of it appears to come from long-lost starships of various configurations. And there we go. Cleaned up that mess. Now you can move on to this. I have enough minerals that I'm tempted to take a look. Man, we almost have so many different species on Jorrit Prime that we need more room. Yeah, that's what I'm about. Overly complicated Federation dynamics. Alright, that's looking fine. Lambda Serpentis. Lambda Serpentis should be pretty good in most respects. Telekinetic army is done. Hell yes. No new psionic tech yet. That's a pity. Mind training, leadership programs, not really that exciting, but it is cheap. Of the cheap ones, we have an antiviral agent, which might actually be of use, or galactic defensive war theory, which gives marine nanite antiviral agents. A large nanite antiviral agent can purge any inconsistencies and unwanted code within a drone's nanites. Debris field. The strong gravity well of the Group 4 has pulled in a massive amount of space debris, which has formed a dense layer around parts of the gas giant. Most of it appears to be wreckage from a series of space battles fought in the system several millennia ago. Scavengers have already scoured the debris of valuable technologies and artifacts, but a mining station should be able to recycle the metal. The Vadwar are now guaranteeing the independence of the Prewar Auxiliary. Badware. I'm a little terrified of the board. just on principle, and knowing what their ships look like, design-wise, is a little terrifying. Humans are still the most populous species in the galaxy, followed by Klingons, and Vadwar are still following us up. The Vadwar are doing a pretty decent job of expanding. It doesn't look like it, but they have a lot of colonies. Vadwar are trained warriors, just like the Klingons. They're talented, resilient, and they have Orthodox, which reduces their unity output by 25%. Huh. That sucks. Nightbright Alliance, pretty big. Cardassian Union, despite their size, have a lot of people. Romulans, pretty big. Vulcans, Breen. The Borg only have 102 pops, which I really would have thought they'd have more. Tellarite, who's the smallest? Komar.
Construction complete.
Oh. Are the Vadwar getting rid of you? They might be. Well, I don't know nothing about that. Just pretend I didn't notice. Alright, this is a marginal planet. This marginal planet can be terraformed. Can be terraformed into continental. I'm actually kind of interested in trying our chances at taking on a Fallen Empire. That's not what they're called. In an unaffected race? Yeah. Cation Union is at 63%. Let's just give them another high-intensity negotiation bout. That'll be plenty. So next time that event happens, the Cation Union will be properly integrated into the Federation. That won't meaningfully change much for us. It'll mean slightly less influence income, but it'll mean we're one more step closer to being able to integrate larger powers, which is really the goal, I think. I'm amazed that we still have some of these old destroyer designs flying around. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, the destroyers are more or less getting one-shot by these. God damn.
Construction complete.
Not fucking around. Yeah, just straight up damage to hull. Well, yeah, it's just incentive to move on to a new ship type to spearhead our fleet from the destroyers. Assault cruisers are the way to go, I think. You are done over here, yeah? I thank you for your service. Get disbanded. Kellandita hulls, done. Very excited to integrate those. Looking like we're tied for cheapest, although I could go for advanced heavy escort prototypes. I know I keep saying I should go with the cheap one, but if we're talking about rebuilding our fleet, using a new design, it makes sense to get access to as many new designs as possible and pick from the best one, right? So let's go for the advanced heavy escort design. Recent developments in starship construction allows for far more robust and modular designs with simplified production lines and scalable components can fit a wide range of starships. Research and development centers can now plan for specialized ships that are best suited for the task at hand. I think that's just generic text used for each of these. I may be wrong. Oh, wait a minute. This is just going to give us a heavy escort prototype. Damn it. So what this is going to do, I think, is not give us a new ship design, but give us a new section design for the heavy escort. And unless it does something absolutely significant, I don't think it'll be better than the Defiant class. So this is a waste of time, but at least we'll have it, I guess.
Construction complete.
Give me that. Thank you. You can taste my stink. Please don't taste my stink. Ask. Get consent before tasting somebody's stink. I'm very confused by why the Kelpians have been put that far south. Because it doesn't seem possible for the Federation to expand far enough south to incorporate the Kelpians into the Federation before the scripted events of Discovery, or the time era of Star Trek Discovery. But there was a noticeable Kelpian member of the crew that raises some questions. Of course, I think the exact location of the Kelpian homeworld is probably pretty ambiguous in how it's been stated in alpha or primary fiction, i.e. the TV show. Or maybe not. Maybe I just haven't noticed. So you want me to give you minerals and you'll give me energy? No. The hell no. I love that this is sovereign Hirogen planets, but the Hirogen can't colonize planets. The Hirogen colonize lodges. They build hunters' lodges. I guess they're built in orbit with planets. Actually, no, they're not. They're built in asteroid belts, so the name holds even less water. Right, we can't do anything with this rogue. Can I do something with this? I think it costs 7,000, is that correct? Terraform? Yes, it does. Boom, done. Terraform all the things.
The aliens have formed a federation.
Who dis? Niberite Alliance have joined the Bright League. So the Bright League... Oh wow, that's the color of the Bright League, huh? Oh, the Shiliak? No, but the Shiliak are dicks. Alright, they're in a Bright League with the Niberite Alliance. Really? Oh, come on, man. You love me. Why form a federation with these people who hate me? Because the Breen are in between you, I guess, probably? So the Breen are all on their own. Then we have the Favorable Alliance up here, which is sparring off against the Dominion. Then the Tarogan, the Skrian, Rakari are all independent. Got the Borg. The Talaxians used to be a part of a coalition that's now gone. The Hirogen Kobali and Fendomar are part of the Bright Axis, which seems to be trying to scare off the Borg. That or it's a front against the Vadwar, I'm not sure. The Suliban and the Gorn are still members of the Righteous Alliance. And that's it. Besides that, anyone who is in a pact is in
Construction
the
complete.
Sanguine Pact, or the United... How many times is this Federation of Planets? How many times have I changed our Federation name to that? Or a coalition name? Quite a few, I think. Oh god, get the shit out of here. Oh, what I want is that. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Pew pew, motherfuckers. Oh, Thalos is done. Delightful. There seems to be something you can build up there. Why not go for that? We are almost full up on minerals again, which is kind of wonderful in a way, that we have such a magnificent income that I can just keep throwing minerals away and yet getting so much back. On the other hand, it's making me wish that I could automate things a little bit and have starbases auto upgrade and auto fit themselves. Oh, alas. I do not think that's going to help. How much raw dilithium? I have 10 unprocessed raw dilithium. That's so much. Jesus Christ. Our fleet capacity is actually massive. I mean, it's large right now, but if I had the fleet that
Construction complete.
I could actually have with the amount of dilithium,
Construction complete.
we would be absolutely balling out of control. So maybe I don't need to be afraid of the Borg if I intelligently build. So speaking of intelligently build, let's take a peek into where we can pop down dilithium refineries, right? So this planet has pretty moderate, and by that I mean terrible, mineral income. It really needs more food more than anything else. So let's replace this with I can't. What? Wait, no. Naval Supply Depot. Dilithium refinery. Alright. 9. I'm blind. It's up near the top, isn't it? 8. Ooh, all these are pretty good. Alright, let's replace this. It gives a 10% bonus, but 10% isn't that big. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 3. 2. Oh, fuck. 1. But also, like, dang, I got some other stuff to build here. Yeah, I mean, you could build that. That's cool. What if you, like, build something better? Oh, yeah, how about that? That, replace this with, so I said 1. I'll be honest, I don't know if that means, like, I have 1 left, or if that was the last one. I'm gonna go ahead and build 1 more after I'm done upgrading this planet. Because, you know, if I have 1 too many, then it just won't produce, and that's okay. That was this one? Yeah. Usim. Okay, that should be all of our dilithium.
Technology.
Now, this requires an upkeep of 0.9 dilithium. Not 1 dilithium, but 0.9 dilithium, which might mean that even after all these are finished, we'll still have leftover dilithium, which would be cool and exciting, also hilarious. We could get better phaser cannons. The phaser cannons are only really useful on that one ship, and I'm not even sure I want to build that ship type. Power Hub 2 would increase our energy output. Given that we're terraforming a lot of things, this isn't a bad bet. Let's go for that. Ooh, hell yeah! Advanced holographic space training gives us an additional admiral level cap. Very cool. Applied precognition, however, gives us the precognition chamber, which can fit on destroyers and upward. Gives a higher chance to hit. Not that cool, honestly. But between holographics, which I am excited about, and psionics, I'm more excited about psionics. So let's get, our computers are becoming so sophisticated that we're now able to predict certain movements or patterns in enemy ships that we attack. Especially if I got a ship like the Defiant class that has a few very big guns on it, then building tracking or putting in things that increase the tracking of that ship is ideal, because you want those few really big guns to always hit. But if you, like I have for the most part, have a fleet that is largely built around having a lot of small guns that each do a pretty moderate amount of damage, then it's a little less important. Yeah, let's not upgrade that actually, because for once I'm shortish on minerals. Nope, Ancient Destroyer's gone. And we're just cleaning up the core. Feels good. Feels good. Boosie. Too many colonies. So we'll just go ahead and clear all these tiles. Lord almighty, I wish there were a hotkey for this, or a way to automate this. I cannot... Yes, I cannot build Pergium power plants until this has a planetary capital on it. So I will not build a Pergium power plant yet. I guess leave that blank. Yeah, Boosie. Boosie, get ready to get added to this increasingly massive, monstrous Lambda Serpentis Prime system. You know, oh, hold on. Lambda Serpentis. Why the fuck did I cut it off here? I can just click this, and then Keating, Sevilla, Mather. I don't need Sevilla Prime. Yeah, Alcina? Where is this? Some of these might need to be in their own. Like, who dis? Octu? Definitely needed. Alcina? Maybe not. If I can, for the life of me, remember where it is. It'd be cool if AD Leonis Prime. Okay. Move to that. It'd be cool if these were color coordinated. Or color coded, rather. Lambda Serpentis. If I give you this, nah. If I give you this, you probably won't be able to reach either. I have to give you Beta Leonis or Captain's Star, and I'm not crazy about that. If I give you this, nah. Can't move in there. Can't give you Jorit. Yeah, okay, that's why it's separate. Telin and Chidraconis Prime. Yeah, okay. What are we doing here? Doctors Without Borders now has a population of 508. It's great. The Daystrom Institute of Technology is actually happy. What the fuck? Bleeding Edge. Oh, Bleeding Edge we got because staying ahead of the curve and not allowing any fellow empires to be more than equivalent in technology will please the Daystrom Institute of Technology. So they're happy about that. Best and brightest. Yeah, you're not happy about that, or healthcare research, but you don't care. Huh, cool. Boom. Done. some of these factions are shrinking. The ones I want to shrink, I think. Some are not. We're gonna keep the glacial planets just in case I can incorporate the Breen peacefully. I thought I had 6,000 energy, not 600. No, okay, I'll cool my roll a little bit there. Slow my roll a bit. Cool my roll? Not exactly how that expression goes. Not at all, even. Alright, well, you're done here. Are we... Who dis? Alright, that's getting done. Babin? Give me Babin. Wasn't I making a joke about Babin? Not a good one. Granted, but one. Oh, whatever. It may have, may not have. It's alright. The battleships are slower, which is a trait I don't love. But
Complete.
they definitely seem to hold together a lot better, at least against what we're fighting right now, than the destroyers do. That, to me, is incentive to
Construction
build
complete.
heavier fleets. Now, we can't afford it right now. But Jesus Christ, the assault class, the sovereign class ships, assault cruisers are bigger than battleships. What? I mean, their damage is twice as much. Hull points is almost half. Armor's a little less. Damage twice as much. Speed. Speed is on here. I'm an idiot. Okay, if speed's a priority, patrol frigates are the way to go. If they're not that big of a priority, then heavy escorts still have a speed of 190, whereas destroyers have 168. So going to battleship is a significant decrease. Going to heavy escort would actually be faster. Heavy escort versus destroyer. Alright, hull points goes up, armor up, damage up, speed up, evasion down, but not significantly down. Shields up. Yeah, I mean, listen, I know this is a dumb idea. So I'm gonna do it. Because I really like that ship design. I didn't realize that assault cruisers were that huge. They're bigger than battleships. I kind of assumed just by the name that battleship would be the most encompassing thing, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm realizing that, yeah, no kidding, assault cruisers should be more expensive. Well, it's heartening in some ways for me. Means I can do some creative stuff. Oh, not really that creative stuff. I can use heavy escorts, basically. Ah! Fuck. This requires that the sector have dilithium. Son of a bitch. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. So this is one of the reasons I was just throwing everything into Lambda Serpentis Prime, was so I wouldn't have to deal with this. Let's just walk through, make sure they have every last bit of dilithium that I can give them. Is there any dilithium in here? There is up here, but that's not under my control. Oh boy. Alright, not Fleck. None of this. None of... found it. Branham. Branham got dilithium. Branham is also hard to click on. Here, give me that. Give you that. There. That's dilithium for you. It's not as much as you're wanting, but that's okay. The Sol system has dilithium. They are not getting that. You cannot have my capital. Don't care how inconvenienced I am, it's not going to be worth it. Ah, here, you can have this. And that's all the dilithium I'm seeing down here. How about up here? No, no dilithium. Really, no dilithium in all of here? That can't possibly be right. Huh. Well, who knew the core of the galaxy was a dilithiumless hellhole? Ah, Fenton has some, son of a bitch. Do I create a winding snake up to Fenton? Yeah, you bet your ass I do. I'm not happy about it, but I do it. Delp. Fenton. Just... Here, go ahead, take the center of the galaxy. Fahey. Bristol. Carmack. Boardman. Fenton. Lambda Serpentis Prime should be good now. If they're not, well, it's overproducing somehow, and it's fine. Let's give this till the end of the month to update. Wow, and yeah, this is reduced by 20% because I'm in a coalition. That's significant. Tell me something. Alright, let's close this, and more importantly, close this. Oh god. What have I done? Close that, close that. So, Shy Draconis Prime. This was a mistake. Honestly, mistake. Because you're never going to be getting dilithium. There's no dilithium being produced here. I'm not going to be able to bring any to you. My bad. Lambda Serpentis Prime is still missing 1 dilithium. And it's really confident about that. So why don't we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh god. Quit. Calm down. This, and they can be upgraded too. Damn it. What does the upgrade to this do? Doubles the energy upkeep, but doubles the production as well. Dang, that's good. Alright, well, here. You get one of these. Go ahead and demolish this for the time being. That warning goes away. Talon, you don't produce dilithium, do you? You do. You do indeed. My boy. There's a couple horrendous mistakes we're making here. Why the fuck is this not a dilithium harvesting site? Demolish this. Build. What? What? Oh, well, maybe that was what I needed to build. I could've... okay, whatever. Some reason I can't build it here. But you are making dilithium, so you're taking advantage of local resources. I love it. Oct2. Are you producing dilithium on either of your planets? No. Not here? How about on Oct2 itself? No, not there. Great. That word. Are you? Oh, this is a mess. But no, it doesn't seem like you are. Just go ahead, spend some money to make you prettier. Close this. Asina. No. Yes, you are. Okay, so the police station, pretty important, right? Yeah. I guess I could get rid of this and pop down a dilithium refinery. The only problem is it would make them less happy. So surface dilithium harvesters, I can build it here, but I couldn't build it on the other planet. Pretty weird. Okay, well that just means it needs to be built in this sector. It can't be built on this planet because this planet's super unhappy. AD Leonis Prime, on the other hand, can. They're not unhappy, so let's just plop down one of those right there. Lorilla, fairly happy, no dilithium, delightful. Okay. And this planet, no dilithium? Okay. Alright, I can work with that. You have a frontier hospital. What in God's name is wrong with you? No. No, get this garbage out of here. Get this Get this trash away from me. Okay, but everything else is fine. Okay, that should sort out our dilithium a little bit. Gonna take 6 months to a year for the modifiers to kick in and our fleet capacity to be adjusted accordingly, but we'll see change eventually. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday. Are you idle? Yeah, you are. Third fleet. No. Third fleet of what I wanted. Thank you. You go on down here. Take these on out. This will be cleared out. Can sweep through here and then can go back home to refit, resupply, or whatever. It is tempting to create a fleet entirely out of patrol frigates because they are fastest, apparently. They have a speed of 195, but they're garbage. They're just garbage. And they have a higher evasion than heavy escorts, but their damage output is abysmal. It would not be worth it. I'm still tempted to do it, but it wouldn't be worth it. We should swoop down here as well, I suppose. Yeah, it'll get done. Probably. It'll probably get done. Bum. So not bad for this session. This session we managed to start sorting out the galactic core. We integrated the Ferengi, sorted out the Ferengi. We're working on the Cation. Next time we get that event about the Cation Union, unless it fires in the next 2.5 minutes, it won't matter, but we'll be able to integrate them and move about our merry way. Naval capacity is now up to 963 units of fleet size. Hell yes! Hell yes! Pretty cool. I can double our fleet, more or less. Well, no, that's not entirely true. Right, like, this is 200, 200, this is almost 200, so I can't double it entirely. I can double what we have right now, but that's only because what we have right now is a little under strength. Just a little. Decimated. Well, more than decimated. A little affected by me sending it on a bloody campaign of destruction, cleansing the galactic core.
Construction complete.
Not like it's been expensive or anything like that. Give me Orbital Science Center, give me some trade depots, upgrade. Can I finally... Hell yeah, trade depots. About time. Give me a museum and a colonial bureau. And then spend 7,000 to make that go away. And you. Delightful. Museum. Colonial bureau. Upgrade. Freaking-diculous. Xenoanthropological research. Yeah, let's definitely do that here. Bum, bum. We'll win that. I'm not even going to click on it to take a look. I'm just gonna keep sorting out our star bases, get our energy upkeep higher. So our energy income is going to be more heavily taxed as I expand our fleets, repair our fleets, and decide what to do in terms of what kind of big ships I want next. Heavy escorts, though. It's gonna be heavy escorts, because they're insanely fast, and that's a major selling point when you have to travel for so long between different systems. And then assault cruisers attempting, but apparently they're slow as molasses. Find a polite way to say that. Alright, I'm gonna sort out this colony, I'm gonna save, and then that's gonna be the it for today. That's going to be it for today. Frisch Prime. Oh, that's a nice, easy thing to do last. Plop down some science labs. Hook you up with some energy. A little bit of minerals. Not my problem anymore. Give you to Lambda Serpentis Prime. Done, done, and done. No, game, come on. Come on. Fuck. Alright. Well, I'm gonna keep streaming. Not for long. I'll put in a cut here. Well, no. This is just gonna be a long episode so we can see where we left off, and I'm just gonna save and quit wherever that is. Man, it has been very uncooperative lately. I think just because we started this game on 2.1 and now we're up to 2.1.1 or 2.11. New Horizons has had a number of updates since we started this campaign. It's been a very long campaign. It's been fun, but there's some problems inherent in it. We were seeing maybe one crash per recording session, and I haven't gotten through 1 hour without a crash. It might just be because our save game is getting bloated by lots of stuff as well. We'll see. Hopefully it won't set us back that far. Hopefully it'll be at the beginning of the month. I have autosave set for every few months, not every month. I should change that. I should make a note to change that, because if this is a problem we'll be running into quickly, being able to rebound from it more easily seems advantageous. Autosave to monthly. If I do start a new campaign, it's probably going to be on the reduced size map. I like it less. I'll be real with you. I like it less. I like the giant fucking map way more. But in the interest of actually seeing through a campaign and pacing things out faster and not spending a good 60, 70, 90% of my time managing planets, it would be spent more doing whatever. It might still be 90%, but it would be a lot less planets and a lot less star bases. So that's the temptation there. Alternatively, and this is a consideration as well, I can do it on the true to life, the big scale map, but only the one that has the alpha and beta quadrants. We won't have the delta quadrant, we won't have the gamma quadrant, so that's a little sad. But at the same time, means the game will run faster, means borders will be solidified a lot earlier, and we'll transition into mid-game and late-game style wars and border conflicts and demilitarized zones and neutral zones a lot faster. Now, that campaign is not going to happen anytime soon. It's contingent on the next update for New Horizons, wherein it seems that Federation mechanics will be adjusted a little bit. And if that's going to happen, fuck, might as well start a new campaign just to take a look at it. How far back are we? Alright, you know, a little far back. This still hasn't been sorted out. I'm gonna save future Alex. This. Just go ahead. You can have Frisch. This is... We lost a few months probably, but whatever. Okay, now, save. Don't crash. Don't fuck me. Not save scum, my dude. Love this, my dude. Hell yeah, my man. And save game. And love this, my dude too. And save on this. Yeah, alright, well, thanks for hanging out. The game didn't crash there. I've been Alex, you've been you. Make sure to comment, share, like, subscribe, all that silly nonsense. Until tomorrow, I'm going to say toodaloo, take care, thanks for hanging out, and bye-bye.